right, check out this. Welcome to Chillin' with Van Dillen with me. Good to see you guys. We're going to kick this one off and have a good old time. This time I caught up with Bill Hemmer. He's the co-host of America's Newsroom. He's an interesting guy. I got to hear about his experience with Hurricane Katrina, his Arctic expedition, and plenty other good stuff with Chillin' with Van Dillen. Check it out. You never know what studio you're going to walk into. This is the J studio. Yeah. The great Bill Hemmer with me right now. It's good to see you.
Nice to be with you. Jay is and jazzy, we call it.
Is that what it is?
It's kind of, it's modern nice, and
nice
does
feel.
the job.
Yeah, nice feel. A little air conditioning too. Feels good. It feels great. So you've been with Fox News now for a while.
Yeah.
Your first thing that you had to get shipped to was Hurricane Katrina. For crying out loud. You talk about a monster. How was that?
August 15th. Everybody remembers the day they started. That was the day I started. But the storm really was not there until 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
First day on the air was the eve of Hurricane Katrina. A couple of days later, we were down in Baton Rouge and worked our way down to New Orleans. I mean, you know the destructive power of that storm.
Right.
And you start to deconstruct the storm and trying to figure out, like, how did all that damage happen? And the southern Mississippi coast is best understood through the storm surge.
Yeah.
But New Orleans was a different deal. You know, it's 15 feet below sea level.
It's really weird how it happened.
Right. And, you know, the lake fills up, Lake Pontchartrain. Yeah. It floods the dikes that did not work effectively at all. And then the entire city floods.
It's how long were you down there for? Because this was an ongoing story for months.
I would say a month and a half, 2 months.
You were down there for that long?
In and out.
Holy cow. So, hey, welcome to Fox, everybody. Let's send you right down to Hurricane Katrina.
I got to know my colleagues very quickly, very well.
Yeah, you went to Katrina. That's one, you know, hot and humid. The other one you went to last year was up in the Arctic. Dude, tell me about that. First of all, I remember looking at the video, and you looked like Han Solo on the planet Hoth, right? You're all bundled up.
I think I was colder. I thought it was we were there 72 hours. It was a remarkable 72 hours.
Yeah.
Like every hour of every day, you were doing something different that I'd never done before in my life. Understanding it, I don't think it's something you really can do until you're there.
You talk about the coldness.
Yeah, just that. You know, like the Antarctic, I didn't realize it has elevation.
Yeah.
The Arctic is an ice shelf and it's flat. You got nowhere to hide when the wind blows.
You were on a frozen over sea.
We flew onto a moving ice floe. It was mid to late March, and then took a helicopter up and met a nuclear submarine. Then we went down the sub, and it was a great adventure.
Yeah, man.
Wore me out, but I learned a ton about what the future could hold and what they call the high north.
You've done other storms. You were with me down in Florida for Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene. You were watching from up here, but man, what a hell of a season.
Yeah, you know what I think about these storms is you never know what a storm is going to do once it interacts with land.
Yeah.
And there it holds the drama for people like you and me and others who are covering it.
Yeah.
Trying to guess, trying to forecast. It's never perfect. On those storms, working with your colleagues at Fox Weather, you had back-to-back storms that pretty much took the same path 3 weeks apart.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Helene went up the gut, but it affected the Tampa area. Then Milton came right across the board about 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
And they were both powerful storms.
What I noticed is that the west coast of Florida, when you get socked twice over 21 days, everything's just wet and it's ready to be moved again from the oncoming storm.
They didn't know it was the damage between Helene first and then Milton second. So you had piles of debris out there from Helene. They're just parked out there. And then Milton, that was going to be a big story. With the winds coming in, it was going to blow around the stuff. Yeah. So this hurricane season, hopefully, listen, you got thugs like me that are going out there. You don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to go out in the storms. Do you like doing it?
I've done a ton.
Yeah.
I don't know if the number's 20 or 25 or 30, whatever it is.
So, let me ask you this question real quick. A little rapid fire for you. Do you know what a haboob is?
A haboob is that is some sort of twister that does it go over water?
No, you're close. It's another name for a sandstorm. A dust storm.
Got it.
A dust storm, right?
Pretty close,
yeah, that's
right?
good. So my question is, would you rather report from one of those haboobs, or would you rather be in a Category 1 storm again?
I would take the Cat 1 storm, I think.
Me too. The haboob, at least, you got to keep your mouth and your ears and everything closed, because that dust cramps right up in spots.
Definitely wear goggles in a haboob, right?
Absolutely. Hey, you grew up in Cincinnati. Do you remember any storms as a kid that affected you?
I do, actually, and they left a very much of a lasting impression on me. It was the 1970s. I'm going to guess it was 73, might have been 74, I don't know. We had, you know, we're the southwestern Ohio is the Ohio River Valley.
Yeah.
So we are highly susceptible to tornadoes.
Oh, you're talking about the major outbreak.
1974.
There was one in Xenia, Ohio,
was the
Zenia,
F5,
and that's north of town. That was devastating.
You remember that one?
I remember the after effect. I was too young to like really get my teeth into it.
Right.
It was well north of town. Wiped it out.
Yep.
But then we got hit in our neighborhood. Our house is fine. Neighbor's house is fine. The street's fine. But if you went about 10 minutes away, there was a ridge line where like my buddies grew up.
Yeah.
And it was just foundation after foundation. I'd never seen anything like it.
And you remember it.
Yeah. The other thing is like we're in our basement, right? And everybody's with your radios listening for the latest alert. And we would sneak up because it was a daytime tornado.
Yeah.
So we would sneak up out of the basement and look out the family room door. That sky was such a nasty shade of green.
Man.
I'd never seen it before. I've never seen it since. But that's one of the things they say to look for.
Absolutely. So I mean,
it left an impression for all the
you
wrong
remember
reasons.
it.
Yeah,
Did you ever see a tornado before?
No. I haven't seen one since either.
No, I haven't seen one. I've seen a water spout, but that was last week for the first time in Denton, South Carolina.
That was at the Haboob?
Yeah, no, it was right offshore. No, but you're talking about that 1974 storm. We had to study that in meteorology school as like the textbook storm of how bad it could get. It was that one, the one that you remember. That's pretty amazing. That one's, I mean, that's crazy.
Wow.
So before you became a successful journalist, did you have any jobs as a kid that were weather dependent?
Weather dependent?
Yeah.
Probably all of them, I guess, when I look back. I was one of these kids. Between the ages of 16 and 21, I had 19 different jobs.
Yeah, right there with you.
And that was before I, was cutting grass and shoveling driveways.
$5 a driveway, baby.
I did it all. Washing dishes really isn't weather dependent, okay?
No.
Neither is bussing tables or waiting tables.
I did all that too. Yeah, Jersey diners, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
We delivered refurbished motors all over Indiana, Ohio, and northern Kentucky. So that was weather dependent, but it was during the summertime. So
Oh my God, you're lifting these things?
We take forklifts and put them on the back and drive away in the truck.
It's so hot and humid out there. Oh my God. Yeah. So are you a big Reds fan, Cincinnati?
Big Reds fan. Follow every game. They've got a decent team. They got a great manager.
Yeah.
We'll see whether or not they can hang in there for the wild card race.
Last question, Bill. If you were going up to bat at Cincinnati, what's your walk-up song?
Oh, wow. Right on. It's a great question. All we do is win, win, win.
Well, maybe not quite this year, but
Try.
yeah, it's good, man. I love it. Bill, I appreciate you taking the time, man.
Good to be with you.
Yeah, it's good to be in Studio J. I like it. I'll bring drinks next time, man. I apologize, I forgot.
We'll keep it jazzy for you.
Thanks, man.
All right, you bet.
Yeah, man, Bill's great, right? You can watch America's Newsroom with Bill Hemmer on weekdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's on Fox News Channel. Bill and his co-host Dana Perino, they cover the current events happening across the nation and the world. That starts at 9 o'clock. I always pass them in the hallway going out to the makeup department at 11 when they're out. Pretty good.